Welcome back to my channel. In this video, let's learn how to make a racing car game that player can select any cars want to play. Learn how to add wheel collider to your car. How to set up list of wheels in visual scripting. How to move the car with wheel collider, motor torque. And how to turn car left or right with steering wheel. Brake and boost speed. How to create prefab to switch to another car. Everything of racing car. Let's get started. You can download this full project free with link under video. To start, open Begin Scene with Unity version 2021 or newer version. After it is opened, you will get all the track objects and the car models ready to use for our tutorial. I picked one and named it Player Car, then moved it to middle of the street. Make sure your car has one body and 4 wheels or 2 wheels if a motorbike. I will turn off the body to work with 4 wheels only. Object wheels with contain mesh of 4 wheels. Duplicate it to create collider for each these wheels. Rename this collider. This object will contain collider of wheel only, not mesh. Select all of them. Add component wheel collider. Make sure delete mesh renderer. We already have it on object meshes. If you adjust the number, you don't see the collider size. Don't worry, select player car. Then add rigid body component. You can see the collider size with green circle now. Change view to edit the collider size easier. First, we should adjust rigid body values. Mass is weight of the car, change it to 350. For racing car, just keep these values. The only thing you can change is collision to continuous. Don't change any other values. Now adjust the position and size of wheels collider. Select all wheel and collider. Then move collider to center of the wheel. Adjust the radius just fit the wheel size. Spring value to 8,000. Damper to 2,000. Forward stiffness is 2. And sideways stiffness 2.4. We finished adding collider. Let's turn on body car again. After added wheel collider, the physics will make your car fly up like this. To stop it, select body of the car. Then add mesh collider for this body car. Collider of body car is created. Press play. You can see the issue was fixed now. Create an empty object. Name it car controller. Add new visual scripting script. Name it car controller or any names you like. We need to add each wheel to variables. To do that, add a variable with name wheels. With type is list. We need to separate mesh object and collider object for each wheel. So in this list, each item will be a wheel with a list too. Let's create 4 lists for 4 wheels. And each wheel, it will contain mesh object. collider object and name. The first one will be the mesh of the wheel. The second one will be collider of wheel, and its name is front wheel. Let's do the same all other wheels. I will show you how to add them by script later in this video. Let's add the second wheel mesh and collider into. And it is a front wheel too. Keep going and add rear wheels. Let's create some variables for car movement. Base speed is current speed of the car can reach, with value is 600. Max acceleration is the speed increased every seconds, with value is 30. Now open our script. We don't need on start, just delete it. Every frames we will check the button input. Create a custom event with name move. To get button click event, use get key. Button W to move car forward. Anytime button W is pressed, it will trigger true. Create new trigger custom event with name car movement. It will take one argument for movement direction, move forward or backward. It will be vector 2 direction. I will use it for left-right direction also, later. To move forward, direction will be 0, 1. Do the same for button move backward. Button S, to move car backward. Direction will be 0, -1. They have the same custom event, so let's combine them into one custom event only. Create one flow variable with name move vector. Button move forward, direction will be 0, 1. Button move backward, direction will be 0, -1. Let's delete one car movement event. Add variable move vector into. You can use event getAxis vertical for move vector, but I always use this manual input. It will be easier to convert to touch, gamepad or Nintendo Switch, so I recommend to add player input manually like this. Now we need to handle this move vector to move the car. Add its value back to a variable again. To move a car we have a math here. We use wheel collider, motor torque to do it. Let's apply it. Wheel collider, set motor torque. Input this will be object has component wheel collider. To move the car, we need to move all the wheels of the car. Use for loop to get each wheel from list of wheels. We currently have 4 wheel and wheels. Use getListItem to get each wheel. We already have a wheel now. Next step, let's get mesh, collider and name of wheel. Use getListItem from variable each wheel. Wheel mesh is the first item from the wheel. Index will be 0. And wheel collider is the second item from the wheel. Index will be 1. Wheel name is the last item. Its index is 2. Input this is object has wheel collider component. We already have wheel collider of each wheel here. Add it into. First value we need is vertical input. Vertical input is direction Y value to know car moving forward or backward. We can get direction Y value from our move vector. By the way, direction X will be horizontal input. Horizontal input to know car is moving to left or right. We already have vertical input value. Next, multiply it with base speed of the car. Then multiply by Mach acceleration. Finally multiply by delta time. Finished. The car can move forward backward now. Press play to see the result. Press button W to move car forward. And button S to move car backward. Everything works well. Earlier we created list of wheels manually. Now I show you how to create it automatically by script. You will need to input current player car object only. It will help player to switch to another car much easier. Let's create list of wheels at on start. Let's add player car object in. First of all, move object wheels be the first child of player car. Now get the first child object of player car. It will be object wheels. Next, get group of object meshes from wheels. Meshes is the first child of object wheels. Group of collider is second child from wheels. You can remove object variable wheels now and create a new one in graph variable with type as list. Next step, we add each wheel into this list of wheels. This list has 4 items, 4 wheels. Each wheel will have 3 items: mesh, collider, and name. Next, let's get mesh object of the first wheel. Mesh of first wheel will be first child of group meshes. Do same thing to get collider of first wheel. Collider of first wheel will be first child of group of collider. First wheel has name as front. We already have all needed information of first wheel. Copy to make other wheels. Second wheel will have index as 1. Third wheel will have index as 2. And its name will be rear. Last wheel will have index as 3. We finished to create list of wheels automatically by script now. Now if you give it player car object, it will create a list of wheels automatically. Go back to car movement event. Replace object variable wheels by graph variable. Go back and try to press button to move the car. Go back to event move to add more buttons to move car left right. Button D to move car to right. Move vector will be 1, 0. Button A to turn car to left side. Move vector will be -1, 0. But there is one issue here. You need to turn car to left right while moving car forward. So you need to add button D and A after button W and S2. This one is for button W and D. This one is for button W and S. And this is button W. As I said, this will help you control touch, gamepad or any other inputs easier. Button W, vector will be 0, 1. Button W and D, vector will be 1, 1. W and A, vector will be -1, 1. Button S, move vector is 0, -1. Button S and D, move vector 1, -1. Button S and A, move vector is -1, -1. We have a math to calculate steering wheel, to make car turn left or right. Here we have 2 new variables, turn sensitivity and max steer angle. Let's add these new variables. Turn sensitivity with value is 1. Max steer angle. This is the angle of wheel when you press button to turn left or right. 20 degree. Now open our script. Add event car movement. We already have move vector input to tell car is moving forward, backward, or turning left or right. If player press button W or S, car will move forward with this event. If player press D and A, car will turn left and right. We can do steering event same time here. First, we need to calculate new steer angle. Create new flow variable, new steer angle. We already have horizontal input. Multiply it by turn sensitivity. And multiply max steer angle. Now we have new steer angle. Use wheel collider, set steer angle to add steering wheel. It is a lerp of current steer angle and new steer angle. Let's use wheel collider, set steer angle. Input this is object that has wheel collider component. We have it from each wheel already. It will be lerp of current steer angle and new steer angle values. With T value is 0.6. We finished steering event already. The car can turn left and right now. Move the car and try to turn left-right with buttons. It worked, but car is tilted while turning. To fix it, we need to reset its mass center. Add on start. Let's reset it. Create new custom event with name center mass. Use rigid body, set center of mass. Input this is object has rigid body component, our player car, and reset center mass value to default value 000 to center it. Press play and try it again with turn left and right. No more tilting issue. But we need to apply steering to front wheels only. Open steering event again. This time, we apply this for front wheels only. We have variable each wheel name to compare here. Apply to front wheels only. Press play. The car can turn left and right perfect now. All buttons works very well. To make wheels animation or wheels rotation, we will use wheel collider, get world pose, to apply to each wheel mesh. Add on update, create new custom event. Wheels animation. Let's copy event to get each wheel. We will apply animation or rotation to each of wheels. Wheel collider, get world pose, will get position and rotation of current collider. Input this is object has wheel collider component. It will return current position and rotation of this collider. I will add them into variables. Then we will apply these position and rotation to mesh of the current wheel. Apply rotation of collider to the mesh of wheel. And apply position of collider to the mesh. Press play to see the result. You can see each wheel can rotate as we expected. To make camera follow the car while driving, just put it inside object player car, that's it. Press play to try it out. How cool is it? It looks like a racing car you played now. Next, let's make car drive slower. If player press button brake. First, let's add a new variable brake deceleration. It is reduce speed every second with value 100. Next, open our script. Add on update event, create new trigger custom event with name brake. Move it to bottom. Add button click event for brake. Use get key. Button space to brake. Anytime button space is pressed, this will trigger true. To reduce speed, we will apply wheel collider, brake torque, to each wheel. Let's copy event for loop to get collider of each wheel. Let's use wheel collider, brake torque. Input this is object that has wheel collider component. Apply it to all wheel collider. Its value will be brake deceleration multiplied by delta time. Make this value bigger. Multiply it by 300. It should work now. Try to move the car. Then press button space to slow down. It works, but when car is stopped and press button W to drive it again, the car gets stuck and cannot move anymore. The reason is, brake torque is still applied, while button brake was up. To fix it, at brake event, when button space is pressing, we do brake torque. With reduced speed equal brake deceleration. But if button space is not pressed, we should disable brake torque by applying brake torque with reduced speed equals 0. Now add reduced speed to our brake torque event. Press play to try it again. While car is moving, press button space to stop the car. Then drive it again. The issue was fixed. Brake event worked well now. Once the car is moved, it will not stop even you don't press any buttons. It is not correct. The speed should be slower over time. Let's fix it. Create a new graph variable. Name it gas pulling. Type is Boolean. When some button movement is pressed, it will move the car. Variable gas pulling will be true. If no button movement is pressed, this gas pulling will be false. If no gas pulling, car will slow down. Next, go to brake event. We will add a condition before button brake is pressed. While car is moving, if player press button space, it will do brake as we did. If no buttons are pressed, we will do brake to slow down car too. I will add a new variable deceleration to slow down the car speed. I will give it value 300. Add it to reduce speed when no buttons are pressed. Now while the car is moving, if you don't press any buttons, the car speed will slow down and stop. And move again if button movement are pressed. Open car controller script. Add on update, create new trigger custom event. With name boost speed. Use get key to add button click event. I will use button left shift to boost the speed. If this button is pressing, it will trigger true. When the car speed is boosted, base speed value will be increased. Now create two different speed, normal speed and max speed. Normal speed, when button boost speed is not pressed. And max speed when button boost speed is pressing. Max speed will be 1000. Now add them to our event. If boost speed is pressed, base speed equals max speed. If boost speed is not pressed, base speed equals normal speed. To stop, this value is applied repeatedly every frames. I will use once. Press play to see the result. Watch value of base speed. When left shift is not pressed, it will be 600. And when left shift is pressed, it is 1000. Car speed is increased. When car speed is boosted, let's add a VFX like this to tell that speed is increasing. You can download free VFX packages from Unity Asset Store. These are free packages I am using. Type its name on Unity Asset Store and you can use it right away. I prepared a VFX already in our downloaded folder. To use it, just add it into hierarchy. Move it inside player car object. Reset its position to move it to player car position. It's at the car position now. Let's move it up and behind the car. It was showed at the correct position on our camera now. Move VFX object inside main camera to make it always follow camera. To be able to turn VFX on or off with a button, I will add VFX object into a variable in car controller script. This VFX is using component particle system. At the default, visual scripting is not showing particle system nodes, so we have to add it into visual scripting node list. Search for particle system. Regenerate nodes. Now open car controller script again. Go to boost speed event. Add particle system play to start to play a VFX. And particle system stop to stop a VFX. When button boost speed is pressed, play our VFX. And when boost speed is not pressed, stop the effect. Press play to see the result. If boost speed is pressed, the VFX effect will be showed. It works as expected. To create an UI button, create an image. I will name this as button yellow to pick yellow car. Change color to yellow. Remember to add canvas UI size. 1920 by 1080 pixel. This will fix wrong UI position on bigger screens. Move this button above the car. Set its size bigger. Do same thing to create button red and blue. And button play to start the game. Open our script to add button click event. Use on pointer down for click down event. Input this is button object that is clicked on. Let's add all these buttons to detect them. If button yellow is clicked, player will select car yellow to play. Create a custom event with the new car name selected. Let's print out the car name to debug log to test it. Do same thing to check all other buttons. Button red to select car red. Button blue to select car blue. Press play to see if buttons work. Buttons work well. Let's add the selected car name to a variable. We created many cars with different colors here. But these samples don't have wheel collider or rigid body yet. Let's set up these cars same as player car we did at the beginning of the video. First, add component rigid body to all the cars. Very simple, copy all cars then paste the component. Next is body collider. Copy mesh collider. Paste it to all body object of other cars. Next, move object wheels, be the first child of that car. And in this wheels, create collider for all the wheels. Copy wheel collider component. First, duplicate the group of mesh. Change its name to collider. Then paste wheel collider component to all the wheels. And remember to delete the mesh renderer from them. Do same thing to red car. Very fast and easy, right? Same thing for blue car too. Now create a new folder. Name it Resources. This is a special name in Unity Editor. Make sure it has exactly this name. Open, and create another folder. Name it Car Prefab. To create a prefab, you just need drag and drop the object in this folder. Rename Car Yellow. Now you have a prefab. Do the same to create prefab for Car Red and Car Blue. Player choose a color. Before new car is loaded, the current car need to be destroyed first. Object, destroy. Add current car to destroy. To create new car or object, we use game object, instantiate. Select one with option parent. You can select new object to create directly here. We will add our car prefab to create it. Now use resources, load path. It will load a file from folder resources. Will be folder car prefab, then name of car. Let's add car name with its path into. Our cars inside folder, car prefab splash. Next is car name. Add the path of this car prefab in to load this object. Output will be the car object that player is selected. Next, we need to select the parent object, or where to respawn this new car. Select current player car. Create empty parent object. Rename it car spawn location. This object will take position of current player car. And player car position will be reset to default 000 position. Next, add car spawn location into a variable to get it easier. Open our script again. Now, create new car inside object car spawn location. And new position will be position of car spawn location object. Rotation is default rotation 000. Output is the new car object. Let's add it into a flow variable to call it easier. Update current player car is the new car. If you press play to test now, watch this player car object. When players select new color, new car is created inside car spawn location. But there are some errors. Reason is, on update check these events right after new car created. But these events need list of wheels to work. And list of wheels is created at on start only. To stop the error, let's create a new variable. Name it game start. Type Boolean. Its default value is false. So, on update will not be played from now. Next, right after new car is created, create a trigger custom event. With name car initial setup to update list of wheels. Add on start. We have event to create list of wheels here. Press play to see how it works. Add on start, list of wheels is created from current player car. Now turn this off and try to switch to another car. All wheels information is destroyed too. Let's turn on car initial after new car created. Then try to switch car again. This time, list of wheels are updated from the new car. Next, player press button play. Let's turn on update again. That player can drive the car. Add click event for button play. If button play is clicked on, turn variable game start to true. This will activate on update, and player can press buttons to move car now. By the way, I group all UI buttons inside object game select. Let's destroy all UI objects when button play is pressed. Press play to see the result. Select car you like, then press play. Then press button to move the car. Everything works well. We just need to add camera to follow our new car. To do that, use set parent to move camera inside our new car. Input this is object need to move, our main camera. And parent is parent object you want move there. Move it inside new player car. We finished our game, congratulations. Press play to see our final result. This will work on PC, Android, iOS, or any platforms. You can download the full project free with link under video. Open it just a few seconds and you can play it or publish right away. Enjoy and don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more tutorial videos. Thank you for watching.